Hello, fellow Mika fans. Okay, so today is the 17th, which means that the rest of the world gets The Origin of Love, which is me in the rest of the world, because I'm not in the UK, and Emily. Okay, but I have a bit of a bone to pick with the situation that has been, it's just been annoying me. The French version of The Origin of Love came out on like the 15th or something, so the French fans already have it, and there was a leaked version of The Origin of Love. So from what I can gather, there's only a few fans who haven't actually heard The Origin of Love, and I am one of those. My copy of... Wait, no, what am I talking about? The Origin of Love has not arrived for me because I wasn't able to pre-order it, and it's not available to buy on iTunes until the UK date, which is in October, which is fine. I will find another way of getting it in the next few days. But that being said, with everybody who has got the album and who has listened to it, why so many spoilers online? Why? Why is that necessary? I'm sorry if this is going to annoy you or anything, and if I offend anyone. But if you download a leaked version of an album before the release date, the legal release date of an album, as a kindness to everybody else who follows you and is in your little fandom circle, the kind thing to do, in my mind, is not tweet lyrics or post lyrics. Okay, if you want to upload a video to YouTube and talk about it, that's cool. If you want to talk about the lyrics, fine. But that is a situation where you can be like, there's going to be spoilers ahead. Twitter is not. You cannot do that. It's like... And I don't want to unfollow people just because they tweet lyrics, but at the same time, I feel like my experience of the album, which I have not heard yet, might be a little bit... because I've seen a lot of the lyrics already. And I know it's not the same as listening to it, but I like to experience an album as a whole, never hearing anything before. Like, I haven't listened to the album sampler because I want to hear the entire album just as an album, because I believe that's the way albums should be listened to, not as singles, not as whatever. I mean, obviously I've heard Elma D and Underwater and all those songs that came out like a year ago. I'm talking about Underwater there because that was like a year ago that surfaced on the internet, and that is okay. If you want to, I think if there is something that's sort of, say like Mika sings a new song at a concert and then it gets put online, I think that is fine. If you want to tweet lyrics or share lyrics, whatever, go for your life, because that is not an official around the world release. That is just him sharing a song from him to us. But when it's like, this is the official release date and this is when the world is getting it, I don't know if I'm making any sense. And I mean, it's okay. I think it's okay to be like, oh, I really love this song or this song and it feels eclectic, or just describe it or whatever, but when it comes to lyrics, that kind of gets me. I know it might be stupid and some people will just be like, just turn Twitter off, but like last night everyone was trying to trend the hashtag The Origin of Love, and it was like 4:40 AM and I was on Twitter. I was just like looking on Twitter because I couldn't sleep, and there were so many people tweeting lyrics for it, and I was like, oh man, you know, I want to get involved and I want to help trend, but it's spoiling it for me, and I don't, you know, am I making sense here? I might just be ranting about nothing, and I mean, once I hear the album, I'll be like, hey, whatever, but I feel like when something like this is released, I think it's kind to wait perhaps a week after the official release date to give everyone a chance to hear it and, you know, learn the lyrics and stuff. It's like, you know, I'll use this metaphor. It's like Doctor Who. I feel like it's okay if you've watched it on the Saturday and then on Sunday you want to tweet a quote from that episode, but it's not a plot point as such. It's more just like something that he said, and it's like, Robert's your uncle, which he did say in the last episode. So he says that instead of Bob's your uncle, and it's funny, but it's not a major plot point and it's not going to spoil anything. I think that's okay, but it's kind to wait 2 weeks so the rest of the world can hear it, to be like, or see it, sorry. I'm getting my metaphors mixed up. You know, wait 2 weeks to be like, the Doctor dies in the middle of the episode, which he doesn't. That's not, that was a bad over-exaggeration of a metaphor. But that's how I feel with the lyrics. It's okay to be like, I love Emily. Because that is like saying Robert's your uncle. But saying, tweeting lyrics or something, that is like saying the Doctor dies. And it just... So, spoilers. Just stop with the spoilers, because it's like, it's some of us who actually want to wait to get the legal copy of the album. Like, I'm not judging you if you did download the leak, but for the ones who want to wait, it's a nicer experience overall if they don't know the lyrics. I feel like I rambled on for like 7 minutes now for something that I could have just been like, stop tweeting spoilers. But yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass, because I love following the people I follow on Twitter, and I don't want to unfollow them because they've tweeted lyrics, but at the same time it's like, man, I want to experience this album with fresh eyes and never have heard anything that is on this album. I want it to all be brand new. So yeah. Bone has been officially picked. Oh, and just a side note, you may have seen, I think 2 people watched it, you may have seen a video that I uploaded that was like, Emily's coming on the 18th. It's the 17th now, and plans got all over the place, and Emily can't come. But yeah. That's all. After 8 minutes of rambling. Yeah. Spoilers. Watch yourself.